stealth fighter jet, and our next story decodes as to how the fighter jet signals a seismic shift in the balance of a regional military power.
Can a fighter jet really defy the laws of physics? Or is it just another overblown claim from the US Air Force? With the F-15EX Eagle, it's hard to tell where reality ends and myth begins. Rumors are swirling that this beastly war machine doesn't just soar, it dominates, leaving rivals like Russia and China scrambling to catch up. Armed with unprecedented firepower and equipped with tech so advanced it's almost futuristic, the Eagle is shaking up military strategies across the globe. Today we dive into what makes the F-15EX so formidable and explore whether it's truly set to redefine air supremacy in ways we've never seen before. The legendary F-15 Eagle from Cold War to dominant. For 5 decades, the mighty F-15 Eagle has reigned supreme in the skies, casting a shadow over any rival fighter jet that dares to challenge it. This legendary aircraft has set the standard for air superiority, and while its origins lie in a world split by the Cold War, its legacy has only strengthened over the years. Its journey began in 1967 when the Soviet Union introduced the MiG-25 Foxbat, a groundbreaking aircraft that startled the West with its speed, agility, and power. In response, the US Air Force launched an ambitious project to create a fighter capable of not only matching, but surpassing the Foxbat. By 1972, this dream took shape in the form of the F-15 Eagle, a machine that quickly became a symbol of American air superiority. Built to fly at Mach 2.5, 2.5 times the speed of sound, the F-15 was a marvel of its time. With its unmatched capabilities, it quickly earned the loyalty of US pilots and military leaders alike. And yet, despite its early success, whispers of the aircraft's limitations were never far behind. As it continued to soar above the rest, critics and rival nations speculated about its eventual decline, wondering when, if ever, it would be replaced. The F-15's impeccable combat record. The F-15's combat record speaks volumes about its superiority. Since its inception, this aircraft has amassed an incredible record of over 100 air-to-air victories without a single loss in aerial combat. This achievement remains unmatched, even as newer and more advanced jets have entered service. This unbroken record has made the F-15 a global icon, with nations around the world adopting versions of this aircraft to bolster their own defense capabilities. Israel, Japan, South Korea, and Saudi Arabia are just a few of the countries that have embraced the F-15, each tailoring it to suit their specific needs and enhancing their Air Force's capabilities. One of the F-15's defining features has been its advanced radar system, which was groundbreaking at the time of its debut. It allowed the fighter to detect and engage multiple targets from distances up to 100 miles away. Pilots in the F-15 could often eliminate their adversaries long before those rivals were even aware of the threat. But this unmatched radar wasn't its only weapon. The F-15's ability to carry an impressive array of munitions meant it could dominate the skies and strike ground targets, making it a highly adaptable asset in any combat scenario. And yet, as powerful as it was, time showed that even the mighty Eagle would eventually need an upgrade. The demands of modern warfare were changing rapidly, with newer, more sophisticated threats emerging from rivals like Russia and China. The era of the 5th generation fighter had arrived, and the F-15 was beginning to show its age. Introducing the F-15EX Eagle II, America's next generation fighter. In response to these evolving threats, the US Air Force decided it was time to reinvent the Eagle. Instead of developing an entirely new fighter, which would have been costly and time-consuming, they chose to modernize the F-15's battle-tested design. The result is the F-15EX Eagle II, a next-generation fighter that takes the best aspects of its predecessor and enhances them with cutting-edge technology. This decision was driven by practical considerations. The retirement of the F-22 Raptor had left a gap in the Air Force's fleet, and the F-35 program faced production delays. The upgraded F-15EX offered a quick, effective solution that would allow the US to modernize a significant portion of its fighter fleet without breaking the bank. Boeing, the company responsible for the new Eagle II, was tasked with designing an aircraft that could carry more weapons, fly farther, and incorporate the latest advancements in aviation technology. What emerged from this endeavor is an aircraft that some are already calling a game changer. The F-15EX boasts an unprecedented level of firepower with the capacity to carry up to 22 air-to-air missiles, more than any other fighter in the US inventory. This massive payload capacity enables the F-15EX to take on multiple targets in a single mission, a capability that has reportedly caused concern among American adversaries. Sources close to the project claim that Russia and China are paying very close attention to the Eagle II, with rumors suggesting they are scrambling to develop countermeasures. Some reports even indicate that these nations are re-evaluating their current fighter jets, fearing that their aircraft may not stand a chance against the F-15EX in a direct confrontation. While officials have not confirmed these reports, the speculation alone is enough to highlight the impact the Eagle II is having on global military planning. Technological advancements, breaking the limits. One of the F-15EX's most remarkable features is its cutting-edge electronic warfare system, known as the Eagle Passive Active Warning Survivability System, APWSS. This advanced system provides the Eagle II with enhanced situational awareness, detecting and countering enemy radars and missile threats more effectively than ever before. Pilots flying the F-15EX can now navigate hostile airspace with greater confidence, relying on EPOS-S to protect them from a wider array of threats. This technology is said to give the F-15EX an edge in contested environments, allowing it to operate in regions where older aircraft would be at high risk. The cockpit of the F-15EX has also received a major overhaul, featuring large touchscreen displays that provide pilots with an unprecedented level of control and situational awareness. Similar to the interfaces found in the latest luxury cars, these displays simplify complex tasks and give pilots quick access to critical information. Additionally, the F-15EX has been equipped with fly-by-wire controls, a modern system that replaces the older manual controls with computer-assisted inputs. This improvement not only enhances the aircraft's maneuverability, but also makes it safer and easier to operate in high-stress combat situations. And let's not forget the engines. The F-15EX is powered by two powerful engines, each capable of producing 29,500 pounds of thrust. This immense power allows the Eagle II to reach speeds of Mach 2.5, making it one of the fastest fighter jets in the world. Additionally, the F-15EX's extended range means it can cover larger areas and engage targets at greater distances, giving the US Air Force more flexibility in both defensive and offensive operations. As this new jet enters service, military analysts and aviation experts are closely watching its performance. Some are even suggesting that the F-15EX may change the way air combat is conducted. General Kenneth Wilsbach, head of Air Combat Command, has praised the Eagle II's capabilities, particularly its ability to carry powerful long-range weapons. According to Wilsbach, the F-15EX's unique combination of speed, range, and firepower makes it an invaluable asset for defending vast areas, especially in regions like the Pacific, where the US faces mounting challenges from rival powers. International interest in the F-15EX Eagle II. The unveiling of the F-15EX Eagle II hasn't just stirred excitement in the United States, it's creating a ripple effect worldwide. Air forces across the globe are taking note of this advanced fighter jet, with many considering it a valuable asset for their own military arsenals. Japan, one of the US's closest allies in Asia, was among the first to express interest in this modern marvel. As tensions simmer in East Asia, Japan's Air Self-Defense Force sees the F-15EX as a crucial addition to bolster its capabilities. Already equipped with an aging fleet of F-15Js, Japan is actively evaluating the Eagle II to potentially replace or supplement its current fighters, adding a layer of strategic depth to its air defense. Rumors even suggest that Japan is contemplating outfitting the F-15EX with localized upgrades, specifically tailored for their defense requirements. Similarly, Israel, known for its modifications to the aircraft it purchases, has reportedly shown keen interest in the F-15EX. The Israeli Air Force has a long history with the F-15, having deployed it in multiple combat scenarios with great success. With increasing concerns over regional threats, Israeli defense officials see the Eagle II's advanced capabilities, such as its electronic warfare suite and increased weapon load, as potentially game-changing assets. Although Israeli authorities have not officially confirmed these speculations, operations, insiders reveal that negotiations around the F-15EX have progressed further than anticipated, suggesting that we may soon see this aircraft flying in Israeli colors. Saudi Arabia and Qatar, two Gulf nations with vested interests in countering regional adversaries, have also taken notice. The F-15 variants they currently operate have served them well, and the Eagle II's enhanced capabilities are highly appealing. According to unconfirmed sources, these countries are already in preliminary discussions with Boeing to explore options for upgrading or even purchasing the F-15EX, with rumors swirling that Saudi Arabia plans to modify the F-15EX specifically for desert combat. It's clear that this aircraft's impact is already extending far beyond American borders, a symbol of American power and the implications for rival nations. As nations around the world eye the F-15EX, it's hardly surprising that rival powers like Russia and China are closely monitoring the situation. Some analysts argue that the Eagle II's introduction could shift the balance of power, particularly in regions where American allies operate. Russia, for one, has invested heavily in its own advanced fighters, such as the Su-57, to counter the technological edge the US holds. However, there are rumors in military circles suggesting that the Russian Air Force has expressed concern over whether the Su-57 can truly match the F-15EX in a direct confrontation. Although unconfirmed, these reports imply that Russia may accelerate its development of next-generation fighters or enhance its air defense capabilities to keep up. China, too, is reportedly paying close attention to the Eagle II, especially given the ongoing tensions in the Pacific. With the US reinforcing its presence in this region, the F-15EX represents a direct challenge to China's growing influence. Some defense insiders in Beijing are allegedly urging the Chinese military to prioritize anti-aircraft technologies specifically designed to counter US fighters like the F-15EX. While no official statements confirm this, the mere suggestion of such strategies points to the impact that the Eagle II is having on global military planning. Interestingly, rumors have emerged claiming that China might be working on its own version of a high-speed, high-capacity fighter, potentially modeled after the F-15EX. This unconfirmed development underscores the perceived threat that the Eagle II poses to China's aspirations in the Asia-Pacific region. Experts are divided on whether these countermeasures would be effective, but the mere possibility highlights the strategic weight the F-15EX holds in the global theater. Technological superiority, the F-15EX's advanced capabilities. One of the most talked about features of the F-15EX is its incredible firepower. With the ability to carry up to 22 air-to-air missiles, the Eagle II can engage multiple targets simultaneously, far outpacing any other fighter in the US arsenal. This capability allows the F-15EX to dominate airspace and maintain prolonged combat operations without needing to refuel or rearm as frequently. Its hypersonic weapon capabilities also give it a unique edge, as it can launch large, powerful missiles up to 22 feet long, enabling it to strike high-value targets from considerable distances. The Eagle II also integrates the most advanced electronic warfare systems available. The Eagle Passive Active Warning Survivability System, EPAWSS, offers unmatched protection against radar and missile threats, allowing the F-15EX to operate in high-risk areas with a much lower likelihood of detection. This system essentially blinds enemy radars, making it exceptionally difficult for opposing forces to lock onto the aircraft. This kind of technology is critical in modern warfare, where electronic countermeasures often make the difference between victory and defeat. Adding to the F-15EX's list of impressive features is its new fly-by-wire control system. This technology replaces traditional mechanical controls with digital systems that allow for more precise maneuvering. The enhanced responsiveness of fly-by-wire controls is crucial in combat scenarios, where even a split-second advantage can determine the outcome. Furthermore, the F-15EX's redesigned cockpit, equipped with large touchscreen displays, provides pilots with intuitive control over complex systems. The digital interface streamlines operations, allowing pilots to manage weapons, radar, and navigation with minimal distraction, enhancing situational awareness in high-stress situations. The F-15EX Eagle II, a strategic game-changer. While the F-15EX is already proving to be a powerful asset for the US and its allies, some defense analysts are calling it a game-changer in ways that extend beyond its specifications. The Eagle II's combination of speed, range, and firepower make it an ideal candidate for securing vast regions like the Pacific, where the US faces significant competition from rival nations. General Kenneth Wilsbach of the U.S. Air Force's Air Combat Command has spoken highly of the F-15EX, emphasizing its strategic importance in defending American interests abroad. According to Wilsbach, the Eagle II's unique capabilities enable it to function as a force multiplier, complementing stealth fighters like the F-22 and F-35, while also covering ground that those aircraft cannot. This force multiplier concept has sparked considerable discussion in the defense community, with some speculating that the Eagle II could alter the dynamics of aerial warfare. Unlike the F-22 or F-35, which focus heavily on stealth, the F-15EX combines brute force with technological sophistication. In regions where stealth may not always be necessary, the Eagle II offers an attractive alternative, providing the Air Force with options that allow for both flexibility and power. This capability is particularly important in the Indo-Pacific, where the US is often called upon to respond to complex and varied threats. Critics, however, argue that the F-15EX might not be the game changer it's being portrayed as. Some defense analysts believe that the aircraft's lack of stealth could become a significant liability in future combat scenarios, particularly as adversaries develop more advanced radar systems capable of detecting and targeting non-stealth aircraft. According to this perspective, while the F-15EX is undoubtedly powerful, it may not offer the same level of strategic advantage as stealth-oriented fighters. This debate has only fueled the intrigue surrounding the F-15EX, with enthusiasts and skeptics alike closely watching how this aircraft will perform in real-world operations. The F-15EX Eagle II enters service. With the F-15EX Eagle II ready for action, the U.S. Air Force has wasted no time integrating this next-generation fighter into its fleet. The need for swift deployment of the Eagle II was driven by several factors: the aging F-15C-D fleet, ongoing global tensions, and the push to bolster American air capabilities against sophisticated threats from Russia and China. In February 2019, the Air Force officially launched the F-15EX program, with plans to acquire at least 144 of these advanced jets. The initial order for 8 F-15EX fighters was placed soon after, with production set to ramp up over the next few years. Boeing, now the company behind the Eagle II, quickly received a $1.2 billion contract in July 2020 to begin production of the first batch of aircraft. The F-15EX made its maiden flight in February 2021, only a year and a half after the program began, a remarkably quick turnaround for an advanced fighter jet. By March 2021, the first Eagle II was delivered to the Air Force, marking a significant milestone in the jet's journey from concept to reality. This accelerated timeline was possible due to the F-15EX's design, which builds upon the proven structure of the original F-15. By leveraging existing production lines and established manufacturing processes, Boeing could deliver the new fighters with unprecedented speed, an achievement that reflects the urgency with which the US is approaching this project. As of mid-2023, 6 F-15EX fighters are undergoing testing and evaluation at Eglin Air Force Base in Florida, while 2 additional operational jets have been delivered to the Oregon Air National Guard. In July 2023, the Air Force declared that the F-15EX had achieved initial operational capability, meaning it's now ready for combat if needed. This achievement came about a year later than initially planned, but the relative speed with which the Eagle II has reached operational status is still impressive by industry standards. The strategic importance of the F-15EX in U.S. military operations. With the F-15EX now part of the U.S. Air Force, its role in American military strategy is beginning to take shape. Unlike stealth-focused fighters like the F-22 and F-35, which are designed to operate undetected, the F-15EX emphasizes raw firepower and versatility. Its speed, range, and missile capacity make it uniquely suited to missions that require sustained presence and significant firepower. According to General Kenneth Wilsbach, head of the Air Combat Command, the F-15X is well positioned to defend large territories, particularly in the Pacific, where the U.S. faces a growing strategic threat from China. Wilsbach describes the Eagle II as perfectly suited for vast operational areas, where it can carry heavy weaponry over long distances to counter multiple threats. In the Indo-Pacific region, where China's influence continues to expand, the F-15EX offers a critical advantage. The fighter's impressive range allows it to cover extensive areas and respond swiftly to emerging threats. missiles, making it an invaluable tool for maintaining air superiority in this strategic theater. Additionally, the F-15EX's ability to carry hypersonic missiles, powerful weapons that travel at more than 5 times the speed of sound, positions it as a formidable deterrent. While the US hasn't confirmed if it plans to deploy these missiles specifically in the Pacific, the Eagle II's capabilities have nonetheless sent a clear message to American adversaries. The US is prepared to defend its interests, no matter the distance or the challenge. Some defense experts argue that the F-15EX could even serve as a frontline deterrent in potential hotspots beyond the Pacific, in regions like the Middle East, where the US maintains strategic alliances and is often called upon to counter hostile forces. The Eagle II's flexibility and firepower make it an asset that can be quickly mobilized. With its electronic warfare systems and radar jamming technology, the F-15EX can operate effectively in contested environments, allowing the US to project power where necessary. This adaptability makes the F-15EX more than just a fighter. It's a mobile defense platform capable of responding to a wide range of threats in diverse operational settings. Controversies surrounding the F-15EX debates on stealth and cost. Despite the F-15EX's impressive capabilities, its introduction hasn't been without controversy. Critics argue that while the Eagle II is powerful, it lacks stealth, an essential characteristic in modern aerial warfare. Stealth technology, which is featured prominently in the F-22 and F-35, allows aircraft to operate with reduced visibility to enemy radar, increasing their survivability in high-threat environments. The F-15EX's design, however, does not prioritize stealth, which has led some to question its long-term viability against advanced anti-aircraft systems. A vocal group within the defense community believes the Air Force should invest more heavily in stealth-oriented platforms, especially as adversaries like Russia and China develop increasingly sophisticated radar and missile technologies. According to these critics, the F-15EX may struggle to survive in highly contested environments, where the ability to evade detection is paramount. This perspective has fueled an ongoing debate about the role of non-stealth fighters in modern warfare, with some arguing that the Eagle II's lack of stealth could be a significant drawback in future conflicts. Another point of contention is the cost of the F-15EX program. While upgrading the F-15 was seen as a cost-effective solution compared to developing a new aircraft from scratch, some argue that the resources devoted to the Eagle II would have been better spent on expanding the F-35 program. The F-35, though facing its own set of challenges, is a stealth fighter with advanced capabilities that align closely with the needs of modern warfare. Critics contend that by investing in the F-15EX, the Air Force may be diverting funds away from technologies that could provide a more substantial advantage in the future. Proponents of the F-15EX, however, argue that its unique combination of firepower, speed, and versatility justifies the investment. They point out that the Eagle II is intended to complement rather than replace stealth fighters like the F-35. By maintaining a diverse fleet that includes both stealth and non-stealth aircraft, the US can address a wider range of tactical and strategic needs. This balanced approach, they argue, ensures that the Air Force remains adaptable and capable of responding to different types of threats. Interviews and insights from defense experts and military leaders. The introduction of the F-15EX has sparked extensive discussion among defense experts and military leaders, many of whom have shared their perspectives on the aircraft's impact. In a recent interview, General Mark Kelly, commander of the Air Combat Command, praised the Eagle II's capabilities, calling it a formidable addition to the Air Force's arsenal. Kelly emphasized that the F-15EX's payload capacity, specifically its ability to carry more air-to-air missiles than any other US fighter, gives it a unique advantage in extended combat scenarios. According to Kelly, the Eagle II fills a critical gap in the Air Force's capabilities, particularly as older F-15CD models are retired. A defense analyst, Dr. Rebecca Grant, has also weighed in on the F-15EX, describing it as a smart investment in America's air power. In her view, the Eagle II's ability to operate alongside both 4th and 5th generation fighters makes it a versatile asset. Grant argues that the F-15EX's blend of proven design and modern technology makes it well suited for the diverse challenges the US faces. "We're in an era where adaptability is key," she stated in a recent interview, and the F-15EX offers that adaptability in a way that few aircraft can match. However, not all experts are convinced. Military strategist James Colby expressed concerns about the Eagle II's lack of stealth in a recent panel discussion. Colby argued that as radar systems become more advanced, non-stealth aircraft may find it increasingly difficult to operate in contested environments. "We're seeing rapid advancements in radar and missile technology," he explained. "An aircraft that can't avoid detection is at a serious disadvantage." Colby's comments reflect a broader debate within the defense community about the future of air combat and the role of stealth technology in ensuring survivability. Global military response to the F-15EX Eagle II. The F-15EX Eagle II's introduction has had a powerful ripple effect across the world, especially among nations concerned with balancing the US's influence in the global arena. Russia and China, the United States' two primary competitors in military power, are already responding to the Eagle II's entry into service. According to unnamed defense sources, Russia is rumored to be expediting its Su-57 production, seeking to close the perceived gap between its top fighter and the F-15EX. The Su-57 was initially intended to be Russia's answer to America's F-22, but with the Eagle II's arrival, Russia reportedly feels it needs a faster solution. China, on the other hand, is also said to be exploring options to counter the Eagle II. In recent years, China has invested significantly in its J-20 stealth fighter and other aircraft aimed at enhancing its air capabilities, particularly in the contested Indo-Pacific region. Rumors suggest that Chinese military strategists are reconsidering their approach, possibly shifting resources to anti-aircraft technologies and missile systems capable of countering a fighter like the F-15EX. Although Beijing has made no official statements about specific countermeasures, experts speculate that China's response will be aggressive given the rising tension in the South China Sea and surrounding areas. Analysts agree that the F-15EX has raised the stakes in the global arms race, setting off a wave of rapid development in air capabilities worldwide. While only time will tell how effective these countermeasures will be, the mere fact that Russia and China are scrambling to address the Eagle II's presence underscores its impact on the international stage. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the power and impact of the F-15EX Eagle II, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more insights on the latest in defense technology. Stay tuned for more, and let us know in the comments what you think the future holds for America's most formidable fighter. Thanks for watching.